with the CBC News at noon. Well, with just 3 days to go before the start of this year's sugar harvest, workers have given the Barbados Agricultural Management Company the assurance that the way is clear for the crop to proceed. The assurance from the Sugar Industry Staff Association, or SISA. The association represents scores of monthly paid workers in the industry, ranging from farm and factory managers to supervisors, clerical officers and chemists. SISA President Edwin O'Neill says they are demanding a seat at the table on the way forward for the industry, and BAMC General Manager Leslie Paris has indicated that he is willing to hear their concerns.
The SISA union will do nothing to disrupt or hinder the projected start date of 7th of March of the 2016 sugar harvest. I cannot miss this opportunity, gentlemen, to ask that you join me in appealing to the sensibilities and sensitivities of the Barbadian public to lessen the attacks to which the sugar industry in particular and the agricultural sector in general have been subjected to.
Mr. O'Neill says Mr. Paris has indicated that he is willing to meet with SISA today and they are looking forward to those talks. With the harvest expected to be no more than 7,000 tons, the lowest ever on record, he's contending that it can't be business as usual. He believes the salvation of the sugar sector requires a multi-sectoral approach to its problems, and he has a wish list for the industry and Barbadians, including urging them to desist from burning canes or starting fires near cane fields.
We wish the police to use the law and be more proactive in challenging the wayside and roundabout vendors who offer cane and other agricultural produce for sale. 2, to the same public, do not give legitimacy to lawbreakers by patronizing them. 3, we are urging the BAMC to put structures in place to offer for sale stakes of sugarcane and cane juice to members of the public so that we cut the ground from under the feet of the lawbreakers.
The Barbados Hotel and Tourism Association says it's still in talks with the Barbados Revenue Authority about concessions for alcohol and meat for the key sector. Chief Executive Officer of the BHTA, Sue Springer, gave an update of the discussions to hoteliers at the BHTA's first quarterly meeting at the Hilton Hotel.
We continue to work closely with BRA and also with the Ministry regarding the concessions for food and beverage for the hotel sector. We now seem to have sorted out most of the issues regarding the alcohol. The protein is moving slowly, and I have a meeting next week with Mr. Stuart Lane regarding additional items that we should be able to announce in about a week's time. We are meeting regularly with the Revenue Commissioner, Ms. Sivers, at the BRA. We meet every quarter, and a meeting is coming up also in the month of March.
Well, issues of importance to Barbados were on the order paper during the inaugural sitting of the Senior Parliament. The initiative is the brainchild of former MP for St. Michael South East and community practitioner Hamilton Lashley. The Parliament, comprising 22 sitting members, convened at the Parkinson Field Community Centre in the Pine. Among the senior MPs, former media manager Arnendal, Pastor Preston Lovell, retired educator Patricia Corbin, and community activist Esther Blue. Already, messages of congratulations have been pouring in from the Minister of Social Care, Constituency Empowerment and Community Development, Steve Blackett, and the Caribbean Congress of Community Practitioners. Mr. Lashley sees the Senior Parliament as an important medium.
This is a very serious parliament. In addition to that, we are using this parliament as an educational vehicle, particularly for the schools in this community and those outside of this community, where you could come to listen to important debates as enunciated by persons that you will not accustomed to hearing their voices unless, of course, you attend the Parliament of Bridgetown. So this is this necessary vehicle. It offers another system of governance to Barbados where the ordinary people of this country could also come and listen to their views.
And Pastor Preston Lovell, chaplain and sitting member, says that the members were briefed on the parliamentary procedures and had been practicing since the idea was first proposed.
We have now been 2 months, well, 6 weeks in the practice sessions of it. As you know, the majority of us came here ignorant of a lot of this parliamentary stuff and so forth, but under the leadership and guidance of Mr. Lashley, we have been able so far to be able to start this parliament.
The current slate of MPs in the senior parliament will later move to 30 to reflect that of the lower house of parliament. Discussions continue about Barbados possibly becoming a republic, this time at a panel discussion entitled "A Cross to Bear or a Crown to Wear." The majority of those who gathered at LOVELL Secondary to discuss the implications of such a move agreed that becoming a republic meant little if there is no plan to address outstanding economic and social ills. Attorney at law and panelist Hal Gollop also argued that the draft republic constitution was not created in secrecy and that anyone could understand it. This following remarks from fellow panelist and educator Cynthia Barrow-Giles, who said that the constitution must be written in simpler language to encourage wider engagement. Ms. Barrow-Giles also revealed what she believed was a troubling find highlighted in a report of the Constitution Review Commission.
In theory, and I quote, "It is still technically possible for the British Parliament to repeal the Barbados Independence Act, which granted Her Majesty in Council the power to make the Barbados Independence Order." They go on to say that this may never happen to the extent that such legal power remains theoretically possible. It is our view that this distracts from the people's belief in their national identity and sovereignty.
Employers are being called upon to invest in their employees' professional development by providing training opportunities. Technical Services Manager at the TVET Council, Wendy McLean, says workplaces benefit when employees' skills and competencies are improved. Ms. McLean also says it helps modernize the island's different sectors and makes them more competitive.
Investment in training and development of people is important. Promotion of this is a key part of the TVET Council's mission. A country's technical and vocational education and training system, or TVET system, is pivotal to equipping its workforce with the knowledge, skills, and behaviors to drive performance and productivity.
Ms. McLean was speaking at the presentation ceremony of certificates and safety helmets for workers of the Barbados Port, Inc. There, at the Barbados Workers Union headquarters, dockers, equipment operators, and cargo supervisors were awarded varying levels of TVET certification. Quality Assurance Manager at the port, Glenn Roach, commended workers on their achievement.
I'm justly proud of your achievement as we look forward to the Port of Bridgetown being presently the first Eastern Caribbean port to have attained full certification of its direct labor workforce. You have individually earned and are consequently deserving of the right to be acknowledged as professionals.
And Chief Executive Officer of the port, David Jean-Marie, says he's already seeing positive results from the training.
There have been improvements in the attitudes. There have been reductions in the number of workplace accidents and incidents. We, the management of the port, end up with a more qualified workforce, which helps us towards achieving our goal of becoming one of the best ports, if not the best port in the region.
It was a double celebration for the Wilkie Cumberbatch Primary School as it marked its 50th year of existence and that of the country. Governor General Sir ELLIOTT toured the Pine St. Michael School and was treated to an entertainment package dubbed Celebrating Our Double Jubilee, Honoring School and Country. It included poetry, song and dance. He extended congratulations to the staff and students as he reflected on the school's academic performance. The Governor General's message to the students was similar to that of his other visits to primary schools across the nation.
Students are advised and exhorted to strive for excellence. I usually exhort them and encourage them and beg them, beseech them to keep away from drugs and bad company. I also ask them from time to time not to bring weapons to school, and to behave like ladies and gentlemen. You did tell them that they should love their country, their school, and love themselves.
Principal Margaret HILL-PINDER says Wilkie Cumberbatch School over the years has stayed true to its motto.
For 50 years, our motto, we persevere, we succeed, for life we work, has afforded both students and staff the opportunity to work diligently along the lifetime path to excellence, producing many individuals who have made significant contributions to society in sports and academics. Some of these teachers who have contributed to this excellence have joined us today. A special welcome to all of you.
Stay with us. We'll have regional and international stories right after the break.